Welcome back to another video. My name is Aaron and I help people expand their consciousness. Now in this video, I'll be sharing with you 3 ways to feel more abundant using the law of attraction. Now, as I say in all my videos, we don't get in life that which we want, but we always get a reflection of who we are being. So these 3 ways that I share with you are going to be ways to optimize who you are being in the present moment, to be somebody that's more abundant, and to really feel into it, and to understand the process at a deeper level. Now, the first one I have for you is understanding that we must give away the abundance that we want to create. Now this seems counterintuitive because if we give something away, we will then have less and we won't be as abundant. But this is about having a deep recognition that what we put out is that what we get back, and also a deep recognition that our beliefs are what creates our reality in the kind of experiences that we have. So when we have a belief that says that there's only a limited number of resources, that I must retain what I have because if I give it away, I have less, we realize that a lot of times that comes from a subconscious belief about who we are. Now, when we do an act and have a reference experience that begins to change that subconscious belief, that will begin to change us from the inside out. So the key to this is understanding that you can give away something. Now, this doesn't have to be materialistic. This could simply be that you give away maybe compliments to other people, you help change other people's state of being, you have a general intention of adding value. When you start to put more value out into the world, more value will come towards you, more opportunities will come towards you. So simply realize that what you put out is what you get back, and also have the realization that the reason this happens is because other people are a reflection of you. You are connected to everyone else. And when you have this realization, you realize there is no loss, and that as you give away, more will come towards you because what you put out is what you get back. And the most important part of this, and the thing that can really profoundly change the way you view yourself, is when you change your beliefs. And one way to do that is to give away that which you want, because as you do that, it will come towards you and it'll come back to you, but also you'll change that subconscious belief. Now, the second way to create more abundance in your life has to do with simply wanting what you want for others as much as yourself. Now, it kind of sounds like the first one, but whereas before the first one's about giving something away, this is about having the awareness that you must want it for other people, because when you do that and you want it for other people, you also want it for yourself. Now, what this means is the way we compare ourselves a lot of times to other people is thinking that we must compete with other people. But when we realize that there is enough to go around, and we realize that it's almost a kink in our own hose by wanting other people to do less good than ourselves, we then realize that we can start to know that there is enough to go around. We can get out of what is called the competitive mind and into the creative mind. In the creative mind, there is much more awareness that there is enough to go around. We start to really tap into the presence of who we are. We start to tap into the true power of who we are. And whatever we want for other people, we want for ourselves. Now, this is something I've seen firsthand makes a huge difference. And it also comes from the frame of who you are. Think about it. If you had a whole bunch of money and you were very wealthy, you'd want other people to be successful too. Now, the only time that we don't really want that is when we're in a frame that there's a limited amount to go around, when we're in the frame that I'm not where I want to be already, and when I see other friends that are doing well, it makes me feel less good about myself. But if we were already doing really well, we would want our friends to do well also. So this is about coming from the point of view and the frame that I am already my glass is already full. I feel good about who I am, and because of that, I want the same for other people. Now, it's also the awareness in the first one that I said that other people are a reflection of you, that we are all connected, and that whatever you want for someone else, you also want for yourself. So start to know that there's enough abundance to go around. Start to get into the creative mind rather than the competitive mind, and as you begin to do that, you start to embody a new state of being. Now, the third way to be more abundant in your life is to simply say yes more often to the opportunities that come into your life. Now, once again, this is something I've seen firsthand because it completely changes the energy of the whole dynamic. When somebody offers to do something with you, or somebody asks you if you want to go do something, when you have an inclination to say no right away, that, once again, is a kink in the own hose. That is like we are trying to block out the opportunities that are coming to our life. And when we start to understand there's a larger process that we're a part of, we don't know which opportunities will be and bring more abundance into our life. But if we start to say yes more often, we will then attract more yes into our life. When we say no more often, we are attracting more no's in our life. We are attracting more things that aren't going to help us, more blocks, more things that'll get into the way. So this is about knowing that we change the energy when we start to say yes more often. Now, I mean this in a very general sense because even me, for example, that's very focused on what I'm doing, there are times that I have to say no because I'm so focused on video creation, I'm so focused on what I'm doing, but I also am aware of what that is, and I have the awareness of when I should say yes, and sometimes I have to trick myself and realize that it's a limiting belief or it's a limiting mindset that's holding me back from the pattern of saying no. So when you become aware of why you're saying no, if you're saying no for a good reason, that's a different story. But a lot of times we're just simply in the pattern of saying no to things, but we don't understand that things in our life are connected to other circumstances. That when we start to say yes more often, we will attract more yes into our life. So when people invite you out, have more of an inclination to ask yourself, am I saying no because of really I have something important to do? Or is there a possibility that if you go into it with the mindset that you could attract a new circumstance, you could meet somebody new? Whatever it is, start to say yes more often, have more of an awareness of when you're saying no, and as you do these three things, as you are able to change your beliefs about who you are by giving something away, whether that's materialistic or adding value, as you're able to want other people to do well as well, you'll find that your energy state changes dramatically. You will start to feel more abundant, and as you feel more abundant, you'll start to see the reflection of that in your life. So you are abundant, and all you have to do is realize it, start to take action from that point of view, and you'll see how it changes your life. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Feel free to like this video if you liked it, share it if you found it of value, and as always, I will see you guys on the next vid. Peace, much love, namaste. All right, bye.